I need to collect my thoughts and figure it out. What's his name? Hey fellow fiction fanatics, I'm Chase. Welcome back to my channel. Today is September 24th, 2020, which means it's my birthday. So obviously that means it's the perfect time to do the birthday book tag. This tag was originally done by Coffee, Cocktails, and Books, so I'll leave their video down below. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, I'm so excited. Question number 1 is birthday cake. Name a book with a plot that seems cliche, but you enjoyed anyway. So for that, I'm picking The Selection by Kiara Cass. I really enjoyed this series. It is very cheesy and very cliche. I mean, it's The Bachelor but better, but these characters will always have a special place in my heart, and I enjoyed this series. Question number 2 is party guess. Name your most anticipated book released for this year. So I can't just name one, but few that I am really looking forward to are Hollowpox by Jessica Townsend. That's the 3rd book in the Nevermore series. Cinderella is Dead by Callan Barron. I'm really looking forward to that one, and I hope to get to that ASAP. I'm also really looking forward to My Calamity Jane by the Lady Janies and The Tower of Nero by Rick Riordan, which is the 5th and final book of the Trials of Apollo. Question number 3 is birthday presents. Name a book that surprised you by how much you liked it. So for that, I'm picking 2 books. One is The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. This is about Aidan Bishop, and he has to solve the murder of Evelyn Hardcastle. He has to keep reliving the same day over and over and try to solve this murder. It looks like a suicide, but it's not, and he has to figure out who did it. And the thing is, not only is he reliving the same day over and over, but he wakes up as a different person. Both the reader and Aidan have no idea what's going on at the beginning and have to figure all this out as they go, and it's so cool. I was really surprised by how much I liked this. I was incredibly intimidated by this book when I picked it up, and wow, this book was amazing. I was just astounded by everything about it, and I thoroughly enjoyed this book and was so intrigued the entire time. I felt like a detective trying to solve the murder and put the pieces together. It was so cool. And one of the most amazing things about this book is that this is his debut novel. This took so much effort to figure out and put together, and that's just mind-boggling to me. I would definitely recommend that you pick it up and give it a go, and I really, really enjoyed this book. The other book that I thought I would enjoy but didn't realize I would love is Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I can't really say too much about either of these novels without going into spoilers, but Dark Matter was incredibly intriguing and so cool, very trippy. I really enjoyed it the entire time, and I really need to add it to my collection. Question number 4 is Happy Birthday Song. Name a book that definitely deserved the hype it got. So one of the books I'm choosing for this is Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I adored this series. This series is so intriguing, so cool. The world and the society and the characters, the plot, oh my gosh, it is so good. It's a utopia, which we all know is not ever a utopia. This is the story of Citra and Rowan as they train to become Scythes, because in the world, people no longer die from disease or accidents of any kind. So in order to keep the population under control, Scythes are the ones who glean people, aka kill them, and then you actually die. And this story there's so much that happens and goes on from here. I loved every minute of it from start to finish. Thunderhead, the 2nd book, is probably my favorite of the trilogy, but oh my gosh, I love this so much, and I definitely recommend you pick this up if you haven't. Another book that I think absolutely deserved the hype it got is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. Elizabeth Acevedo is now one of my all-time favorite authors. I love her writing so much. She is just phenomenal with words, and I absolutely loved this book. Question number 5 is Happy Music. Name a book with some truly memorable quotes. So for that, I'm picking Never Forever by L.R. Johnson. I really enjoyed this book, and one of the things I loved most about it was the memorable quotes that came from it. They were so heartfelt and touching, and that's something that definitely stood out to me about this novel. Never Forever is definitely a standalone that has some memorable quotes in it, but if I was going to choose a series with some great quotes, I'm definitely going to have to go with The Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. There are amazing, amazing quotes in this entire series, and I love these books very much. Question number 6 is getting older. Name a book that you read a long time ago, but you feel you would appreciate it more if you read it as a more mature reader. So for that, I'm picking Chicken Soup for the Kid's Soul. I read this a long time ago, and I highlighted some of my favorite stories, but I haven't read this in a really long time, and I think that if I read it now, I would get more out of it. So that's why I chose it for this question. Question number 7 is sweet birthday memories. Name a book that kept you incredibly happy during a sad or demanding period of your life. So the answer to this question actually takes a little bit of background information to fully understand. So when I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with medulloblastoma, which means I had a cancerous brain tumor at the base of my brain. Thankfully, I had an emergency surgery and was treated at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in Memphis, Tennessee. I am now doing great. But during that time, I had to go through both radiation and chemotherapy. I definitely remember reading and listening to the Magic Treehouse series during this time, and it definitely helped me get through one of the hardest times in my life. And I am very grateful to this series and this author and all the wonderful doctors and nurses who work at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital and throughout the world. And it just so happens that the last day of my chemotherapy fell on my birthday. So today, I'm not only celebrating that I am 24 years old, I'm also celebrating that I am 13 years cancer-free. I really enjoyed doing this tag. So if you haven't done this video already, I tag you to do this video. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to share the love. I'll see you next time. Bye!